My name is Jamie Lindau, and I'm the sales manager at Trachte Building Systems. Today we're going to talk about fixing up old sites, because there is a whole demand out there. A lot of the facilities that have been built are 30, 40 years old, and they were probably built in a okay location at the time, but now the city has grown around them, and now it's an outstanding location. So you might look to see how you could either purchase this site or just fix up your own existing site. And with refurbishment or updating, there's three components. The first one is, let's say the roof is old and you have a roof leak. The first thing people look at is to put a new roof over the old roof. Many years ago, everybody tried to build the cheapest building possible. Well, today, we are trying to build the nicest projects possible, because mini storage is in its mature stage where everyone wants a nicer product. So, for example, the building that's going on behind me now is one that is going over what's called an old R-panel roof with a brand new standing seam roof. And you're able to then put on a new roof that is going to last 30 years over the existing one. The second thing that you could do for your facility is to upgrade the exterior, where you could change the color, put on new exterior panels to give it new life. Then the last thing you might want to do is replace the existing doors. A lot of people just want to paint the doors, but still you have a lot of fundamental problems with that door. What is the real long-term solution is to get brand new doors, because the doors of today are far superior than the ones built 20, 25 years ago. So we're going to talk about all those items today, and let's first get started with the re-roofing. Here I'm standing on a building that was built in 1989 that has an old R-panel roof, it's called, or a PBR roof. And we're going to put a new standing seam roof over the top. And so how do you do this? The first thing you do is you cut the existing edge of the roof off. Then we put on a new heavy gauge eave trim that will support the new roof. We now, here, you can tell, we take out all the screws that screwed the panels together, and then we will, now the roof is ready to put a brand new standing seam roof over the top. As you notice over here, this other building where it already is on there, we'll put, if it's a 1/4-12 roof pitch, we'll put a one-piece standing seam roof right over the top. And so then you'll have no screws in the middle, and the screws that you are putting on at the eave are actually outside the building envelope now. No chance of leaking in your new building, and it's a long-term fix. We use a high standing seam clip that raises it up above the existing R-panel roof so that there will be no problem when it's attached, and it's attached directly into the purlin. Yeah. One of the other items that really is beneficial for this refurbishment of re-roofing is that you leave the existing roof in place. And when you do that, then you don't have any problems of exposing the people's contents when you add this new roof to it. So therefore, you don't have any liability on this fix. Actually, to re-roof it is a very quick process. They build a lot of it per square foot per day, so it really doesn't take that too much time. Once you get the roof all the way done, all the way to the edge, we will then put new rake trim over the edge so that you have a nice, clean, new finish, new caulk, and your building is good to go. Now we're an example of a site that was completely redone. A new customer bought this existing site that was built in 1985, and the city grew towards it. So today it's an outstanding location, but it looks drab and dreary. And so what he did is the combination of all three items. He put new skin on the outside, which also changed the color of the building. He put brand new doors on and a brand new roof. Plus, there was a little bit of extra land over here, and we were able to add another building. So he was able to add a little bit more climate control, get a little bit more use, and consequently, he has been able to elevate this facility to the primo price status. He has raised it over 25% from when he purchased it. And so the payback was really good for this particular site. With this specific site, what I really liked about it, that really upgraded it, is putting a colored roof on top. Instead of the silver standard galvalume look, you'll be able to blend it in better, and it really appeals, especially because the road behind us is elevated about 25 feet compared to where these buildings are. So that is one other item you might want to think about when you look to convert your self-storage facility and upgrade it. When you're actually looking to reskin the existing facade on the outside, the door jambs, what we did is we made actual 26 gauge slip covers that were first furred out, and then we were able to put the headers on first, and then we put the new door jambs on so that they're also stiff and sturdy. Then what we came back and then we took out the existing door, and what has to happen when you want to replace the door with the new door is you have to clear out about 3 feet behind this door. And normally you videotape taking the goods out and put the new door in, and videotape putting it back in. And so that's the normal procedure to make sure you communicate with those existing owners your intentions when you're looking to do that. But when you get a brand new door in there, everything is going to be much better, use better. A lot of times you go with, a new kind of locking system. He even changed the existing type of locking system they had used on the entire project. So when you're looking at either purchasing an existing site and trying to renovate it, or just renovating your own site, the things that you want to look at is, first of all, you have to make sure it's watertight. So the first thing you will do is make sure you put a new roof over the top. Then the next is look at the appeal of the exterior and or the function of the doors. And so those are the 3 things you look at. You'll also want to upgrade, put LED lights in, add security cameras, fencing, possibly add a gate. These are all features when you're looking to upgrade your facility, how you can make yours, bring it up to par, or even accelerate and make yours even look better, so therefore you can get a higher rent, which will of course pay for it all, and that really works back down to your bottom line. So I hope you enjoyed this video about refurbishing your existing or soon to be purchased self-storage. And if you have any particular questions, please give us a call here at Trachte Building Systems. Each one of the types of buildings that you have or are looking to refurbish all has different considerations. So we will try to help you as best we can, and good luck with your self-storage project.